Hello everyone. In the previous video we discussed about arrays, definition of arrays and memory representation of arrays. In this video we shall discuss compile time array initialization and runtime array initialization. What is compile time array initialization? In compile time array initialization what we do, we enter the details of the array in the program itself. Whereas in runtime array initialization what we do, so we enter the details of array during the run of the program. Right? This is the major difference between compile time and runtime initialization of array. The compile time initialization is same as variable initialization. We can declare the compile time initialization just like any other variables we have done in previously. The general form of syntax is as follows. So we have to give the data type and name of the array along with size, and after the equal sign we need to enter the elements of the array in this curly braces. Let's see how to initialize integer array type. So here integer array type we have declared the type as integer and name of the array as roll number. In the bracket we have entered the maximum size of the array, and for array values we entered with comma separated. And similarly floating type of array, we declare the data type as floating type and array name is area and size of array is 5, and inside the parenthesis RHS we have entered the elements as comma separated, just like in the case of integer type of array. Similarly, character type of array, we declare the data type as character and name of the array as name, and number of elements it can store is 9. And here also we entered the character in single quotes and each character is separated with a comma. And last character we must enter as \0 to indicate the program that this is the end of an array. Now, if the number of elements in the list are less than the size of the array, what we have to do, right? We may declare as size of the array as 5 or 10, and inside when we are entering the elements of array, if we enter only 2 or 3, remaining elements will be set to 0 automatically by the program, right? For example, you can see, so here float type of data type area, so maximum size is 5, but inside I entered as only 3 elements. So here what the program will do is it will initialize the first 3 elements to 23.4, 6.8 and 5.5 respectively, and remaining elements are set as 0. In a similar manner also character array can be initialized. Here character name, right? Here I have not given any size, and when I enter John \0, the program will automatically reserve the space depending on the number of elements we have entered. Right, here we enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements we have entered. The size reserved by the program for this character name is 5. Right. So now when we print that character name, so it will print it as John, 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 and last element is \0. When it is printing, it is omitted, right? So this is, we can also write the character array as directly in double quote John, John. So this type and this type both are similar. We can do it in either ways. Similarly, character city 5, we have entered only one element B. So this will initialize the only first element and the remaining 4 elements as null. So if when we see that remaining 4 elements has taken as 0 by the array by automatically. Next, if we have more initializers than the declared size, the compiler will produce an error. For example, the size of array is 3. If we enter more number of elements, then the computer will give an error. So again, the size may be omitted. In such cases, the compiler allocates enough space for all initialized elements. Just like previously we discussed, when you omit the size, compiler will automatically allocate space depending on number of elements. Right? This is called compile time initialization of array.